Good morning, students. In last class, we have read about the what is the function, how the function executes. Now, today we will read about the types of argument. There are four types of arguments in the function. First is positional argument, default argument, keyword argument, and variable length argument. Very first is positional argument. As the name indicate, that is positional, means the sequence of the variable or the arguments will be same as we have declared in the function. Position, Positional argument are the arguments passed to a function in correct positional order. For example, we have defined a function def subtract a comma b, and in this we are subtracting the value and printing it by print a minus b. While at the time of calling the function, when we call it subtract 200 comma 100, automatically 200 will transfer to a and 100 will transfer to b, and it will give output as 100. That is the positional argument. Next is default argument. Default argument is a function parameter that has default value provided to it. Means if we will not pass any argument or parameter, it will itself take its value. For example, in the function def greet message comma times is equals to 1, we are printing message into times, means it will repeat that particular message n number of times. If we are passing greet at the time of calling, if we are passing greet within bracket welcome, it will print one time welcome. And if we pass greet hello comma 2, then it will print hello 2 times. That is default argument. It will itself take the value of times is equals to 1, and if we pass value as 2, it will automatically change the value of times 1 to 2. Next is another example of default argument. Def greet name name is equals to Raju, message is equal to good morning. In this we are again printing hello comma name comma message. If we greet Navya bye, and we are passing greet default argument, and it will itself take Raju and good morning, and if we greet Mohit, it will replace Raju. So automatically it will generate the value accordingly. Now next is keyword argument. Keyword means if there is a function with many parameters and we want to specify only some of them in function call, then value for such parameters can be provided by using the name instead of the position or the order. These are called keyword arguments or named parameter. Thus, using keyword arguments, we can pass argument values by keyword by the parameter name. For example, if we are writing def greet name comma message, and we are printing hello comma name comma message, then at the time of calling, if we are using positional argument, we have to write greet Rosie comma good morning. But in case if we want to use keyword argument, then we have to specify it that greet message is equals to good morning and name is equals to Rosie. Next, that is advantages of keyword argument. Using the function with keyword argument is easier as we don't need to specify or remember the order of the arguments. We can specify values of only those parameters which we want to, or as other parameters have default arguments in it. Next is some facts about keyword arguments. An argument list must have positional arguments followed by any keyword arguments. Arguments in the list, keyword in argument list should be from the list of parameters name only. No parameter should receive value more than once. Next example, that is next type is variable length argument. As the name suggests, in certain situation we can pass variable number of arguments to the function. If we want to pass n number of parameters, then we have to denote it with the asterisk sign. Variable length arguments are declared with asterisk symbol in the Python. The asterisk character has to precede a variable identifier in the parameter list. For example, let's suppose if we are passing def sum within bracket asterisk n. Here n will be the n number of arguments. Let's suppose we have to find out the sum of n numbers. For first time when we call it through sum function, that is sum bracket open then bracket close, automatically the value of n will be 0. Total is equal to 0 for I in 0. Total is equal to total plus I, that is 0 plus 0 is sum is equals to, it will print 0. Next time I am passing 20, automatically the value of n will become 20. Total is equals to 0. N is equals to for I in n means I in first time the value it will take 20. The value of I will become 20. Total is equals to 0 plus 20. 20 sum is equals to 20. Next time I am passing 20 comma 50. Now it itself passed into the n, and first time it will take the value of I as 20, and next time it will take value of I as 50. Now 0 plus 20, that is 20, and 20 plus 50 is equals to 70. The sum is equals to 70. So on this, in the same way it will print sum 0, sum 20, sum 70, sum 120, and sum 290. So these are the 4 types of parameters that we can pass in the function.